Hey, hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron, and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. 4 months ago, wow, can't believe it's been 4 months since I made that video. Back on topic. 4 months ago, back in November of 2014, I made a video offering up my opinion on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Even though I had not played Advanced Warfare at the time, and I still haven't played it. I've played it, but I don't own it. Played it for a few minutes at a friend's house, and it basically confirmed my suspicions, and I have a feeling that's gonna happen with this game as well. Seeing as how I made a video offering up my opinion on the latest sequel to one of the two biggest blockbuster military shooter franchises, one of the big two, in terms of the kings of military multiplayer shooters, gave you guys my opinion on Advanced Warfare, so I might as well give you guys my thoughts on Battlefield Hardline, and just like Advanced Warfare, it doesn't interest me. I have no intentions of buying or playing this game. However, just like Advanced Warfare, I will say this: if I were to play the game, I'm sure it would be fun. I'm sure I would absolutely have fun with Battlefield Hardline. Just as I would absolutely have fun with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. There's absolutely fun to be had in these first-person shooters. But believe it or not, as unbelievable as this may sound, I think Battlefield Hardline suffers from the same problem I have with the latest Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Battlefield Hardline has the problem of trying to freshen up the series, trying to do something new and different with the series, but at the same time, losing touch with what the series was all about, the base, the core, the soul of the series. First off, let's look at the single-player campaign of Battlefield Hardline. Now, you guys know I'm a single-player campaign guy. I play Call of Duty, and I play Battlefield for the single-player campaigns. And right off the bat, I can tell you Battlefield Hardline's campaign, it doesn't look anything like a Battlefield game. Granted, I can't tell you how the game feels because I haven't played it, but after watching the single-player campaign and multiple different plays, different people playing the same levels differently, just seeing the gameplay of Battlefield Hardline right off the bat, it looks nothing like Battlefield. It looks absolutely nothing like Battlefield. If you were to show me Battlefield Bad Company 2, I could say up front, that's a Battlefield game. Show me Battlefield 3 or 4. I could tell you, those are Battlefield games. If you were to show me Battlefield Hardline without giving me the title, I wouldn't ever have guessed Battlefield. Battlefield in no way enters my mind when I see this single-player campaign. I know, they're trying to do something different. They're trying to freshen up the series. Instead of going for the modern military, or the military of the past, they're going with the battlefield of the battles between cops and robbers. But that's just not Battlefield. I mean, the series is called Battlefield because it takes place on battlefields, on war zones, during a war, during a battle. That's why it's called Battlefield. The single-player campaign gives me the feel that this is a whole other first-person shooter. It didn't need to be called Battlefield. You could have called this something else entirely. It feels like the name Battlefield was just plastered there for the sake of recognition and selling copies. But that's just my take on the single player. Now, I'm sure you guys want to know what I think of the multiplayer. And while I will admit, I did spend quite a few hours playing Battlefield Bad Company 2's multiplayer. That was a really good fun multiplayer. I will tell you, I actually did participate in the beta, the multiplayer beta for Battlefield Hardline. So I actually did get to play some of the multiplayer, not the single player, some of the multiplayer for Battlefield Hardline. And these are my feelings on Battlefield Hardline multiplayer. It's Battlefield 3/4 reskinned. That's all it felt to me. It felt more like a mod. It felt like this big, well-designed, extravagant mod for Battlefield 3 or 4. While it felt like Battlefield, I will say it felt like Battlefield, when I played that multiplayer beta of Hardline, it did feel like Battlefield. It felt like Battlefield 3. I can't tell you if it feels like 4. I haven't played 4, nor will I ever play 4. So it did feel like a Battlefield game, but same problem I have with the single player. It looks nothing like Battlefield. Sure, the controls are 100% Battlefield, and the graphics, and the lighting, and the UI scream Battlefield, but the environment, and the character models, and even the weapons, it doesn't look like Battlefield. I get it, it's a spin-off, they're trying to freshen up the series, yada yada, I get it, I really do get it. I'm not calling Battlefield Hardline a bad game, please don't misunderstand me, I'm not calling Hardline a bad game, I'm not calling that whatsoever. As a matter of fact, if you're a fan of Battlefield, and you're a fan of cops and robbers video games, or you're a fan of one of the many crime shows on television like NCIS or CIS or what, I don't know, there's 1,000,000,001 different crime shows on television. If you're a fan of one of those, Battlefield Hardline will appeal to you. I'm just saying, as a fan of Battlefield, especially Battlefield Bad Company 2, which I think was the epitome, the best game, the ideal Battlefield game, Battlefield Bad Company 2, it just feels like Battlefield Hardline, just like how Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is to Call of Duty, it feels like it deviates too far from the base material, the source material. It feels like, no actually, it doesn't feel like, it doesn't look like Battlefield. Honestly, what I really want Call of Duty and Battlefield to do is go to the roots, go to the best, most popular, most praised games in their series. Call of Duty, go back to the original Modern Warfare. Go back to what made that game so good. And Battlefield, please, for the love of God, just give us Battlefield Bad Company free, please. And don't, please, don't make it just another reskin of Battlefield 3, because Battlefield 4 was a reskin of Battlefield 3, and Battlefield Hardline is a reskin of Battlefield 4. Please, DICE, please EA, bring us back to the classic Battlefield Bad Company controls and gameplay. Please. That to me was the ideal Battlefield experience. That was Battlefield to me. But again, this is all just to me. This is all just my personal opinion, and I'm just sharing it with you guys. What's your opinion? What do you think of Battlefield Hardline? What do you think of the Battlefield series as a whole and the way it's going? Same thing with Call of Duty and these big modern military first-person shooter franchises. What do you think of the direction they're taking? Let me know in the comments below. I love getting comments. I don't get nearly enough comments, so please leave a comment. If you liked the video or agreed with me in any way, shape, or form, if you enjoyed the gameplay, what I had to say, if you liked the video, period, please hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps me, helps you, helps everybody involved with the video if you hit the like button. And finally, I'm the Gamertron. I love video games and I love talking about video games. If that's something that interests you, please consider supporting my channel by subscribing to me. It is really appreciated. Anyways, this has been the Gamertron, this has been the Gamertron Show, this has been a video, and I will see you guys later.